Imagine taking an electric passenger ferry down the Columbia and Willamette Rivers from Vancouver to downtown Portland and beyond. That's the idea behind Frog Ferry. And joining me now are Susan Bladholm and Shawnee Thomas. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Okay, so Susan, let's start with you because you founded Frog Ferry a few years ago. What's the vision?
The vision is a passenger ferry service from Vancouver, Washington, all the way down to Oregon City. And there may be some other stops as well, with 7 different vessels.
Okay.
We just want to connect the Portland metro region better by an electric passenger ferry. So a foot ferry, not cars.
Got it, got it. And yes, that is the #1 question that people have asked me since I said you were coming today. They want to know where it's stopping. Is there like a route that you have planned yet, or that's to come in future?
No, there is, and it's out on our website at frogferry.com. So Vancouver, Washington, all the way down, stopping off at Cathedral Park and the Moda Center and Salmon Street, OMSI, River Place, Lake Oswego, Milwaukee, Oregon City, but starting with a pilot project from St. John's at Cathedral Park down to the Southwest Portland waterfront at River Place.
Okay, got it. And I understand people can invest directly in Frog Ferry as an owned and operated kind of community asset. So what does that look like?
So you think about buying a brick at Pioneer Courthouse Square, or even the Green Bay Packer model as an NFL team that's a nonprofit. You can buy a share. You can be an owner of Frog Ferry for $300 to help us out. We're a nonprofit, so that contribution is tax deductible because we're all in this together. We're a group of volunteers putting this together. Volunteers, but we've got a lot of great technical expertise on it. We've got hundreds of volunteers that have worked on this through the years. But we're asking Portlanders to step up and join arms with us to fund a portion of the ferry service to help us leverage state and federal funding.
Got it, got it. And Shawnee, you're, I'm assuming, one of those volunteers that Susan is referring to because you represent a team of classmates who worked on a project at PSU reimagining Portland's waterfront as more of a dense, livable neighborhood. So tell us more about the project and how it ties in with Frog Ferry.
Yeah, that's right. So I gotta say that the project itself, it didn't start with us. There were a lot of hands on that before our class ever touched it. So we were actually building off of a lot of work that had already been done, a lot of thought that had gone into redesigning Portland's waterfront, but really thinking about Portland's relation to the river in general. Our project was mostly focused on the 25 block area surrounding the Morrison Bridgehead area.
Okay.
And basically rethinking that as a complete neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me more about like what would be in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so we added a whole lot of housing, 4,000 units in total, which is a big difference. I think it was around 60 units before that, so an entirely different area at that point. But a lot of those places are now vacant lots. We have a huge vacant building problem in downtown Portland, and yeah, I think we're just trying to put micro industry in there, so local businesses, and really liven it up. Yeah.
So how are you two working together to kind of make that project and Frog Ferry a reality?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. The Frog Ferry was a pivotal part of our project. So the word that kept popping up was stitching. So stitching the river with the downtown area. And I think that our biggest stitch was a Frog Ferry stop right on that bridgehead. And I think it stitched downtown to the river, but I think it also stitched downtown to all of these other things that are happening. I'm thinking about the green loop that's being constructed. I'm thinking about the new WNBA team, the new hopefully MLB team. Yeah, lots of things happening.
Yeah. How did working on this project change, and Frog Ferry, change the way that you think about our city? I'll ask that to both of you.
Sure, I'll take this as well. I think that being involved with the Frog Ferry has made me realize that we do have the power to change things still. And I think right now especially, we need to have hope. And we need to be looking towards the future. And there are so many different design ideas and civic opportunities happening right now. And Frog Ferry needs to be a part of that.
Yeah. What have you learned about our city?
Well, the systems aren't working right now, and we've got budget shortfalls. Superwoman is not coming to save us. This is about community coming together. And so you get a group of altruistic community citizens coming together saying, we love our city, we want to rebuild. What can each and every one of us do to participate in Portland's Renaissance? And that's really what Frog Ferry is all about. So we were delighted to hear from Shawnee and her cohorts and saying, yeah, we're believers as well, and saying, okay, great, let's all continue to come together and see this to fruition.
Yes, and let's show that QR code one more time. People can scan that QR code to learn more about becoming an owner, making their contribution, and of course at frogferry.com to learn more. It's fun to see the renderings, so fingers crossed for this. Thank you both for coming, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.